Hello! Today I'm going to do a mini unicorn amigurumi tutorial, and let's just start off with a note and a disclaimer. If you wish to skip the note and disclaimer, you can skip to this point video. Okay. First up is the note, which would be the fact that these 5 things in this order are the only things that I have ever crocheted in my life. That means that if I can do this, you can probably do this too. The disclaimer being, like I said, have never crocheted in my life. I will not be speaking in crochet terms. I'll more likely be speaking in sound effects. So if you got a problem with that, just get over it. Or the comment section is nuts if this for that anger. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so what we are doing in this tutorial is something similar to this guy. I made him today in my Spanish class, and he's not quite finished, so for this video I'm going to go from start to finish my very first completely finished amigurumi unicorn. I like to start off with the unicorn's tail, just so I have it ready when I need it. I think for this unicorn we're going to do a purple and gold tail, kind of like that. So, unfolding tiny scissors. Going to, I think 4 or 5 pieces for the tail is usually enough. Try to make them kind of long so you have enough room to make the knot. You can always trim them later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then tie them somewhat like this, just in a general knot. This part will be your tail. I'm going to trim this one and just set that off to the side. Next we need to start the body. We have crochet hooks. My white yarn, which I'm using for the body, says to use an H. I've always got one down from what the yarn says just because I like to. Okay, we're going to start with the magic loop. I'm not really sure if it has a technical name, but yarn like this might be easier from this side. Yarn up and around the first finger, loop it around the middle finger twice, hold it like that, hook underneath, bring it around, catch the yarn, pull it through, around, catch the yarn, pull it through, and then underneath again. Underneath. And then that's 1 stitch, so this will be the start of our second. Basically each stitch has 2. As you have just seen, not everything comes out perfectly, so you can always just take it off your finger and pull both ends, and it should come right undone. If you need to start all over, under, hook, back out, and through both loops. Through both loops. Like I said, I'm a beginner. We're going to be doing that all the way, most of the way around the circle, if you're using the size of yarn I am, it's usually around 10 or 12 stitches. Patterns you'll find will say to do specific numbers, but I have found it easier to just kind of wing it. Darn it. You can always just undo one loop like that. And put your needle back through there. Through all of them. And then under, around, hook, and through, under, around, hook, and through. Under, around, hook, and through. Under, around, hook, and through. He should start to look like that, and just keep going till you're almost all the way around your base string. Da-da-da-da. If your hook slips off like mine seems to want to do, just either go back a little ways and go at it again, or try and just stick your hook through there how you have it. Hopefully you can catch it. Okay, we're gonna be good with that. Leave the hook in there and pull on our spare end. One of these guys here should tighten. He's the back one. So pull on the end opposite of our spare loopy. And once you get him almost closed, where did I put my tail? It's time to stick our tail through here. It makes it easiest if you stick the knot by you, because that's going to end up the inside. And then finish pulling on that, and then pull on our loose end. Okay, if it looks slightly different, that is because I messed up, as many people probably will, and I had to do this over again. So, let's get this right this time. Pull this one this time, so tail. So tail through, pull on this end of this one. Wait, let me get this right again. Yeah. This end. I'll tighten him about so far, and then loose end over here, we'll finish it off. Pull it so your tail knot is right next to what you have so far, and there is his butt. Next, we want to start crocheting into the outer loops. You see it right? It looked like that. Crochet there. Find your string coming out of your yarn, ball, skein, whatever it's called, and just do our get one through, and then whoa. Original loop is too large. Okay. In, around, out, around, double out. And then the next one, we want to do 2 into each hole. So the same exact place, you just put him in again, and 2. So then the next one we're looking for is right here. I want to get into this part. Can be kind of tricky. See, that time I only caught part of the yarn. You just keep working at it. You'll get him through, round out. Oh, shoot. Through, round. So through, round out, round, double through. So then right here's where we want to go, in. That one was easy. Around, out, around, double through. And then we want to go in there twice, around out, around, double through, in, around, oh, I said round, out, around, double through. Now we want right there, and we just keep this up for a while until we get the fatness that we want. Like this guy, I would kept going through him twice more than, let's say, this guy, or even my original grape. So keep at it. Okay, so we've got this so far, and we're going basically a round and a round over quite some time. This is kind of a judgment thing. How big do you want your unicorn to be?